Tesla didn't hold back at Battery Day, announcing a new tabless 4680 cell form factor, among many other things. The new form factor eliminates the tabs, increases energy density, maintains similar thermal characteristics of smaller cells, improves the power-to-weight ratio, streamlines manufacturing, and lowers cost. In the upcoming video, we will talk about what this new form of battery will be bringing to the table and why this is so exciting for Tesla fans. Said another way, the new Tesla 4680 cell is the equivalent of bringing a potato gun to a French fry fight. Let's walk through each of the improvements a new form factor brings to the table. In the upcoming video, we'll talk about what this new form of battery will be bringing to the table and why this is so exciting for Tesla fans. Before we continue to showcase this new battery, take your time to give this video a like and subscribe to this channel for the latest news on Tesla. It would help the channel out massively, so genuinely, thanks a lot. Scale is necessary. Tesla was content buying cells with its proprietary chemistry from its suppliers, but saw issues on the horizon. Tesla aims to grow consistently at a rate of 40 to 50% per year, and to do that, it's going to need more and more batteries. Tesla battery forecasts show a gap between the production limits of the battery cell suppliers and Tesla's internal demand for its automotive and energy storing businesses. To solve this, Tesla teams have been hard at work buying and designing new technical solutions to drive further improvements in the battery cell format. Perhaps more importantly, Tesla leveraged its know-how in the battery cell manufacturing space along with its world-leading manufacturing equipment competency to rethink the entire process from start to finish. Step change improvement in cell manufacturing. As it sought greater efficiencies in automotive manufacturing, Tesla quickly pushed beyond merely designing and building products, going into the design of the machine that builds the machine. Manufacturing is hard, but Tesla's commitment led it beyond the product to designing products that were easier to manufacture. We first saw this with the Model 3, and work has continued with every iteration. When the time came to design a new battery, Tesla looked all the way up the chain to the starting point. Doing this is a reflection of Musk's obsession with the first principles of thinking. He tries to start every design, every discussion, with what is truly the lowest common denominator, the simplest truth, anchoring all the products to the minerals they are comprised of. When those have been defined and refined over and over again, it is then possible to build an optimized design. In the battery world, we saw Tesla establishing new ground truths with the acquisition of the battery and supercapacitor pioneers at Maxwell Technology and Hibar Systems. Tesla learned its way through the construction of its first gigafactory in Sparks, Nevada, acquiring the manufacturing equipment experts at Grohmann Automation. Grohmann quickly became the primary developer for the battery cell production lines at Tesla's Gigafactory 1, adding increasingly advanced production lines from Grohmann to the factory as more cell production capacity was needed. Improving each of the primary silos comprising a battery was helpful and led to greater efficiencies at Gigafactory 1, but Tesla saw a greater vision: full integration. At Tesla's battery event today, Drew Baglino unpacked the vision now being realised at Tesla. The vertical integration with the machine design teams at Grohmann, Hibar and others allow us to really accomplish that because we don't have any of these edge conditions between one piece of equipment and another, Baglino said. We can design the entire machine to be one machine and remove all these unnecessary steps. Tesla's relentless pursuit of vertical integration comes from a desire to eliminate inefficiencies and improve the sustainability of the product. A byproduct of Tesla's vertical integration is a much-needed improvement in cost, driving the cost of Tesla's products down over time. The tabless architecture of the new 4680 cells also have a direct impact in improving manufacturability. Not only does the tabless design eliminate the need for a tab, it eliminates the need for the production lines to pause to add the tab. The new tabless cell eliminates this bump in the road, enabling a manufacturing line that is less prone to manufacturing defects as it hums along, rolling up and spitting out massive 4680 cells. This is not just a concept or a rendering, Baglino said. We are starting to ramp up manufacturing of these cells at our pilot 10 gigawatt production facility just around the corner. Tesla's Project Roadrunner established a pilot line for the manufacturing of 4680 cells, and according to Elon Musk, they see a clear path to ramping up the pilot line process to gigawatt-hour and even terawatt-hour scales. It will take a while to get to the 10 gigawatt production capacity, Musk said. The company expects to have the kinks in the new production lines ironed out in the next 12 months. At that point, it will be time to drive scale. Actual production plants will be on the order of 200 gigawatts or more over time. Long term, it's not the new cell dimensions, chemistry, or even configuration of its vehicles that Tesla holds as a core competency. Rather, manufacturing is the key. Eventually, every car company will have a long-range electric car, an impassioned Musk said. Eventually, every company will have autonomy, but not every company will be great at manufacturing. Tesla will absolutely, head and shoulders, be above everyone else in manufacturing. That is our goal. Form factor. One of the results of these efforts is the new 4680 tabless cylindrical battery cell format that brings a host of performance, manufacturing, and cost benefits to the table. As the name implies, the new jumbo cells are 46mm in diameter and 80mm in height. The larger jelly roll packs more active battery material into the casing for a 5 times improvement in energy storage and a 6 times increase in power. Scaling up to the pack, the new form factor delivers a 16% increase in range. The new tabless 4680 cells are fundamentally superior to cells with tabs in just about every way. Even though they are larger, eliminating the tabs actually makes it easier for electrons to get around inside the cell in the current 2170 cells. You actually make a shorter path in the larger tabless cells than you have in the smaller cells with a tab, Musk said. Improved chemistry, aka silicon, is awesome. The new cells are not the result of a single change to the size of the cell. Much like the numerous rewrites of Tesla's autopilot over the years, the 4680 cell represents fundamental rewrites of the history of battery cells at Tesla. Silicon is used in Tesla's batteries today, but its physical properties make it a bit of a challenging element to use at higher volumes. The challenge with silicon is that it expands 4 times when charged with lithium, Baglino said. Silicon is the most abundant element in the Earth's crust after oxygen, making it a lower cost, easy to acquire commodity. In fact, sand is just silicon dioxide. To work around silicon's rough edges, Tesla perhaps, unsurprisingly, started with raw silicon right off the bat. That lowers the cost of the silicon. And Tesla simply built a new chemistry to complement it. Stabilized the surface with an electric ion conducting polymer coating that applies through a very scalable approach, Baglino said. That's far simpler than current processes and allows for a higher percentage of silicon to be used in the cells. The result is a cheaper cell that also boasts higher capacity. We can increase the range of our vehicles an additional 20%, Baglino said. The icing on the cake is that the cells are also cheaper. That's another 5% in cost reduction at the battery pack level. If it sounds like the ultimate win-win, you'd be exactly right. That's one of the many reasons Tesla's Elon Musk has been bubbling over the excitement about the otherwise tech-heavy Battery Day for the last few months. Of course, that's not all. We'll be talking about improved thermal characteristics, reimagining cathode production, and of course, the most important question: what does this all mean for Tesla and its vehicles? Check out part 2 for the answers. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get all the notifications about our new videos and leave a like to support our growth. We'll see you in the next one.